Hey everybody, welcome to yoga today. So we are going to go ahead and get started on our mat. So we're going to actually start standing and we're just going to take a moment with our feet about hip width apart. We're just going to roll the shoulders up and down the back. Take a few breaths in, few breaths out. And then we're going to take some elbow rolls back as well. Few breaths in, few breaths out. Then some big arm circles back, breathing in, exhaling, and then taking the hands behind the back. Let's lead with the heart forward and draw the arms down. Just stretch through the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. Take some deep breaths in. As we exhale, release the arms. Let's lift our gaze forward into a monkey pose. So hands just maybe sliding up to the ankles or maybe the knees, wherever you need to find a flat back, lengthened spine. Breathe in, and then exhale, refold over the legs. Let's slowly roll back up to stand. Inhale the arms high, and exhale the palms in front of the heart. Close your eyes for a moment and set an intention for your practice today. So maybe thinking about some things that you want to bring more of into your life, whether that's love, light, positivity, maybe just to reduce stress or to spend some more time with your loved ones, whatever it is, maybe just to spend some more time for yourself. So whatever it is that you want to see more of in your life today, try to set an intention today that you want to bring more of that to yourself as you're moving, as you're breathing, coming back to that at any point when things maybe get a little challenging through class, and reminding ourselves that life is very reflective of sometimes how we feel during yoga class. Maybe certain poses are a little tiring. We might want to, stop or come out, or maybe we wobble or fall, but we just come right back and we continue moving, breathing, and working towards kind of getting through everything and achieving that peace even through the tough times. So keeping that in mind as we move through practice today, let's take one more breath in. And then as we exhale, sweeping the arms back up overhead, take the left hand, grab the right wrist. We're going to give a big pull up and over to the side. Just a nice lengthened stretch. Come back up, other side. Big pull up and over, other way. Very good. Back up. Let's take our hands now to the lower back. Roll the shoulders back, press the hips forward, arch back. And then coming back to standing. Very good. All right, let's now stand towards the back end of our mat. We're going to sweep our arms up and we're going to sit back into chair pose. Sit those hips back. Keep your gaze forward and breathe in. Exhale. Good. Again, breathe in. Exhale. Let's take one more breath in. And then as we exhale, drive our elbows back, lift our heels like we're floating, and lower the heels, reach up, inhale. Exhale, lift the heels, lower the heels, reach back up. Let's do that twice more. Pull those elbows back, heels lift, lower the heels, reach up one more time. Pull the elbows back, lift the heels, lower the heels, reach up, press through the legs to stand, and then take a big swan dive forward, over the legs. Let's just walk our hands out in front of us now until we reach our plank position. So finding your plank nice and strong, we're going to breathe in. Exhale again, breathe in. Exhale. Take one more breath in. And this time as we exhale, let's start to release our hips forward. Lift our chest, stretch those abdominals. And then engage your core. Pull the hips back up in line with the shoulders. Press the hips back to downward dog. We're going to float through this little ripple a few times. So we're going to ripple out into plank. We're going to let that belly press forward, inhale. We're going to exhale, pull those hips back up in line with the shoulders. Back into downward dog. Two more times. Ripple out to plank. Belly forward. Stretch those abdominals. Engage the core. Pull back up to plank. Back into downward dog. And one more time. Here we go. Ripple out to plank. Press the hips forward. Inhale. Exhale, engage the core, come up, back to downward dog, and just walk the feet out. Tread those feet out, take some deep breaths. And then we're going to slowly release the knees, lift the gaze up, cat-cow, round the spine. Good. Keeping those toes tucked under, lift that head and tailbone up. and curve that spine. Now keeping those toes tucked under, sit back. So it's kind of like child's pose, but our toes are tucked, so we feel a stretch through the feet. Let the chest and the heart melt down. Very good, breathe in. And then as we exhale, slide out to the belly, all the way onto those elbows and release the toes behind you. Okay, as we're here, just in this Sphinx position, let's keep our neck long. Let's tip our right ear to right shoulder. Lower that chin a little bit. Lift the chin to neutral and then a little higher. Good, then let's tip left ear to left shoulder. Lower the chin a bit. Lift the chin to neutral and a bit higher. And then let's gaze straight ahead, just gaze down. Lift the gaze forward. Lift the gaze all the way up. Close the jaw, stretch the front of the neck. And then let your chest come all the way down. Okay, so from here, we're gonna roll the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows back, and then we're gonna lift the legs behind us, reach the arms out. Pull the elbows back in and lower the chest. We're gonna do that 3 more times. So roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, reach the arms out, lift the legs, pull the elbows back in and lower. And again, let's roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, reach the arms out, reach the legs out, squeeze back in and lower. 1 more time, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, reach the arms and legs out, pull back in and lower. Good. From here, slide your hands in a little closer to under your shoulders and squeeze your elbows in. Roll the shoulders back and curl the chest half or all the way up. Just find a nice cobra or upward dog. So if you're not quite ready for upward dog, remember you can always stay with cobra. We're just lifting the chest. Maybe let your head drop back. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more breath here, guys. Now exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Take a moment, stretch and breathe. Really, really nice. So we're gonna come up to our hands and knees here. And we're gonna arch the back again, cat stretch. Release for cow, and then find a flat back. Let's stretch our right leg back and our left arm forward. And we're just finding this opposition through the body. Let's add a little pulse up for 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw elbow to knee. In, reach out 1. And in, reach out 2. And in, reach out 3. 1 more time. In, reach out 4. Hold. Beautiful. Lower the hand and knee down. Let's switch sides. Left leg back, right arm front. Let's go ahead right here and pulse it up for 8, 7. Working into that back. 6, 4, 2, and 1. Draw elbow to knee. In, reach out 1. Good. In, reach out 2. In, reach out 3. In, reach out 4. Hold. Very good. Bring the hand and knee down. Round through the spine. Sit back into child's pose again. Okay, so from child's pose, we're gonna slide our hands forward, so kind of just crawl those fingers forward, hips over the knees, and mount that heart down into our puppy pose. I like to keep the gaze forward up at the hands, let that heart really melt down. And then when you're ready, slide back out to the elbows, hands under the shoulders. Let's roll the shoulders back, chest open, tuck our toes and go back to downward dog. Walk those feet out. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead from here and take our right leg crossed behind the left, sweep it up and lower. I want you to do this 4 times so that every time every time the right leg goes up, you feel the left leg stretch deeper. Last one for hold, okay? We're gonna lunge that right foot up to the hands, keep the back heel lifted and sweep up to our high lunge. Now I'm gonna take my right hand back, twist just that upper torso, come through center, and then the left hand back. Back up through center, right hand back up through center, left hand back. 1 more each way, right hand back, and then left hand back. Now both arms up, palms are gonna come in front of the heart, and we're gonna pick up that left knee. From here, we're just gonna go ahead and reach it back to warrior 3. Reach the arms in front of you. Okay, hold that warrior three. I know it's tough, hang in there. And then pull that palm back up in front of the palms back up in front of the heart, knee up. Let's go warrior three again, reach out. Draw that left knee up. Good, 2 more, warrior three, reach it back. Draw the knee up, 1 more time. Warrior three, breathe. And draw the knee up, good, okay. From here, let's take that left leg over the right. Bring our elbows together, and I'm gonna take a right elbow over left, hands either back to back or palms together. Lift the elbows, draw the elbows down, press the elbows forward, and let's begin to sink into eagle pose. So we're drawing elbows to knees, standing strong on that right leg, breathe in. Exhale, take 1 more breath in. Exhale, now let's start to come up, reach the arms tall, unwind this leg, step back to the high lunge. Hands around the front foot. Let's take a plank here, lower chaturanga, cobra or upward dog. Again, downward dog, and tread through the feet. So we might feel that right calf a little bit as well here. We're gonna get the right leg stretched out by crossing the left leg behind the right. Sweep the left leg up 1 and lower. Sweep it up 2 and lower. Sweep it up 3 and lower. Last time, sweep up 4, hold. Okay, take that left leg, lunge up to the hands. Keep the back heel lifted. Sweep the arms up, high lunge. Left hand back, right arm forward. Inhale up, now right hand back, left arm forward. Inhale up again, reach. Very nice, guys. Keep that twist going through the upper body. Lower body is steady. Very good. Just 1 more each way, okay? Reach and up and reach and up. Okay, palms in front of the heart. We're gonna take our right knee, draw it up towards the chest, and then reach that leg back, warrior three. And draw the right knee up. Good. Inhale, exhale back, warrior three. Draw the knee up, palms in front of the heart. Warrior three, use your breath, follow your own pace. Inhale, exhale, and then bring the knee up, hold. Okay, cross that right leg over the left. Bring your elbows together and cross the left elbow over right, hands either back to back or palms together. Lift the elbows, draw the elbows down, push the elbows forward, and sink a little deeper into eagle pose. So just bringing elbows to knees. Nice deep breaths in, exhaling. Very good job, you guys. Breathe in, exhale, take 1 more breath in. And as we exhale, unwind. We're gonna take this right leg back into that high lunge. Breathe in, exhale. Take 1 more breath in, and then let's exhale, hands around the front foot. Step back into plank. All right, so once you're in your high plank, lower chaturanga, cobra or upward dog, child's pose this time, hips to heels. Very good. Okay, so from this position, let's walk our hands all the way over to the left. With the right hand, give that left wrist a little pull. You can stay right here, or you can let your hips roll up and roll on top of that left shoulder. So this is a little bit more of a stretch between the shoulder blades. This should feel good here. Again, if you want to keep the hips sitting back, you can. I like to roll them up here. 1 more breath in. And then let's exhale, walk our hands the other way. So walk your hands over to the left now. Use your left hand to kind of weigh that right wrist down. Let the side of your head fall. Or maybe even roll the hips up if you wish. Getting into that right shoulder a little bit more. Stretching between the shoulder blades a little more. Breathing in. Exhaling. 1 more breath in. Exhale, hips sit back. Now let's walk our hands forward. Reach our hands towards the front of the mat, hips over the knees, melt the heart down. And then when you're ready, slide all the way back to the belly, hands under the shoulders. Cobra or upward dog. Let's go back to downward dog and just walk the feet out. Okay, holding here, nice downward dog position. Let's take our right leg behind the left again. Sweep it up. And lunge the right foot up to the hands. Pivot the back heel. Warrior one. We're going to pull the elbows down. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Reach up and pull down. Inhale. Exhale, straighten, reach up. 2 more, inhale, down. Exhale, reach up. 1 more, inhale, down. Exhale, up. Now take your hands behind your back. Open your chest, lift the heart, and let your chest come over the front leg. Draw the arms down, stretch the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. Release the arms. Right hand can go to your right foot, ankle, knee, or the mat, and we're gonna circle that left arm up for triangle. You can circle through the shoulder a few times to open up any tight places. Reverse that direction. And then when you're ready, open up the chest, reach the arm high, maybe reach the hand to your hip, low back or thigh, gaze over the top shoulder. When you're ready, take that same top arm around, left hand to right foot, ankle, knee, or maybe the mat, and raise your right arm. Remember, for these revolved poses, they're a little challenging, so if you need to step your back foot closer for support at any time, feel free. Take a couple breaths here. Beautiful job. Now let's take both hands down. Let's hang over that front leg. And then let's go ahead, bend through the knees, sweep the arms back up, warrior one. Now we're gonna take our hands behind our back. You can either clasp the elbows like this, or you can take your palms in reverse prayer, okay? We're gonna straighten out that front leg. Again, if you need to step your legs closer together here for stability, please do. We're gonna lift our chest, gaze up, and then lead with the heart over the leg, and just balance here for a moment. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, take one more breath in. And as we exhale, release the hands around the front foot. Let's go ahead and pull that front foot in just a little closer so we can soften the knee. And then we're gonna lift the left leg up as high as we can to a standing split. In our standing split, we're gonna bend the left knee, tuck it behind the right. And then we're gonna slowly push the legs apart. And draw the knees together. And exhale, push those legs apart. And again, knees draw together. Exhale, legs push apart. One more time, draw those knees together. Feel those hips stretching. And push the legs apart, hold. Okay, guys, I'm gonna challenge you here. I'm gonna take the left arm back, then right arm back, try to balance, and then come all the way up. And if you don't wanna do that, you can just come all the way up. However feels good for you. Palms in front of the heart. Take a moment here, breathe. And then sweep those arms up, inhale. Exhale, big forward fold. Lift your chest to gaze forward. Hands around the feet, bend the knees. Lunge, step, jump, or hop to plank. Lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog. Back to downward dog. Deep breaths. Okay, let's take a left leg now. Cross it behind the right. Sweep that left leg up. Lunge that left foot up to the hands. Pivot the back heel, warrior one. Let's add that movement. Pull down, inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg, reach up and pull down, inhale. Exhale, reach up again, pull down, inhale. Exhale, reach up, and one more time, down, inhale. Exhale, reach up, very good. Now hands behind the back, open the chest, lead with the heart. Come forward over the front leg. Breathe in. Exhale, feel that stretch, beautiful job, breathe in. Exhale, one more breath in. And then exhale, release the arms. Let's place left hand down either on the left foot, ankle, knee, or maybe the floor. And circle the right arm up. Triangle pose here. Let's again circle through that top shoulder if you like. Open up any of those tighter places here. Reverse that direction. Circle that arm. Breathing. Good. And hold that arm high. You may want to stay here. You may want to reach that arm a little further back. You may want to bring the hand to the hip, low back or thigh. We're just gazing over the top shoulder. Breathe in. Good. Exhale, take that top arm around. Face your front leg. Chest, again, is just over the thigh. Now we're going to go into our revolved triangle. So right hand can come to left foot, ankle, knee, or the mat. And we're raising the left arm. Remember here that some people may want to step their back foot closer if their stability is kind of a little wobbly here. If you can't quite get those legs lengthened, feel free to step the legs closer together. Awesome, guys. One more breath in. Exhale, release back over that front leg. Okay, so now we're going to bend the front knee. We're going to come back to our warrior one. And then we're going to bring the hands behind the back. Maybe clasping the elbows. Maybe palms in reverse prayer. We're then going to straighten the front leg, lift the chest, arch back. Lead with the heart over that front leg. And just take a few moments here breathing. Very good job, you guys. One more breath in. Exhale, bring the hands around the front foot. Now let's step that front foot a little closer. Just kind of slide it in. Lift that back leg and kick it up. We're going to do our standing split. So we're going to bend right knee, tuck it behind the left, and slowly push those legs apart. Let's go again. Knees draw in. Exhale, legs press apart. And again, draw the knees together. Inhale. Exhale, legs push apart. One more, draw the knees in. Exhale, legs push apart. Hold the stretch. Now let's try that same challenge we did on the other side. If you want to join me, I'm going to bring right hand back, left hand back, and then sweep all the way to stand. Palms in front of the heart. Really nice, you guys. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sit back into chair. Let's bring the palms in front of the heart and twist left elbow outside of the right knee. Gaze over the right arm. Very good. And maybe even open the arms if you like. Good. Come back through center chair. Palms in front of the heart. Right elbow outside the left knee. Gaze over the left arm. Maybe even open the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, one more breath in. Exhale, palms back together, back through center, back through chair, all the way to stand. Lift the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Lift the gaze forward. Bend the knees, hands to the mat, maybe just around the feet. And lunge, step, jump, or hop to plank, lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog. Let's go to child's pose, hips to heels. Beautiful job, you guys. Take a moment, breathe. All right, crawling those fingers forward. We're going to slide that chest back down and up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward dog. Once again, guys, we're going to take our right leg, sweep it up nice and high. Lunge that right foot forward. And this time we're going to circle the right arm back in a twist. Right hand to your low back, left arm reaching overhead, or maybe even sliding your right hand down the leg if you like. Good, and then come back up, palms in front of the heart. Let's add that twist that we did in chair. So left elbow outside of the right knee. Maybe here, maybe open the arms, maybe wrap the pose. Really nice, you guys. This is tough. Hang in there. Beautiful. Now we're going to have a different transition here. We're going to take left hand down inside of the right foot, raise the right arm, twisted high lunge, roll to the outside of your left foot, and see if you can stack the right leg on top, side plank. Now if this is too much, you can drop the bottom knee. If you want more, place your right foot up to your thigh for a tree variation, or even extend that leg if you wish. Breathe, breathe in. Exhale, beautiful guys, breathe in. Exhale, release back to plank. Let's lower chaturanga, cobra or upward dog. Back to downward dog. Awesome, awesome job. Walk those feet out. The left leg sweeps up and back. Lunge the left foot up to the hands. Let's go ahead and circle the left arm back. We're in this twisted high lunge. Left hand can move to the lower back, or right arm reaches back, or left hand can slide down that leg. Breathe in. Exhale, one more breath in. Now exhale, palms together. We're going to twist the right elbow outside of left knee. Maybe hold here. Maybe open the arms. Maybe wrap the pose. Okay, this is a tricky transition. We're going to breathe here a couple more breaths. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath in. Now as we exhale, right hand out on the inside of the left foot. We roll to the outside of the right foot. And left arm reaches up. You may want to stack your feet side plank. You may want to do a tree variation or a star variation. Breathe in. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Let's exhale back into plank. Lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog. Child's pose. Beautiful job, you guys. Breathe. Okay. We have just one more kind of vigorous sequence before we move into some lower kind of stretching down on the floor. Okay, so hang in there with me. Let's go ahead and slide back out. Cobra or upward dog. Tuck the toes, downward dog. And then walking the feet out. Left leg is gonna sweep up this time first. Left leg sweeps up. Lunge the left foot up to the hands, pivot the back heel and open to a warrior two. So for warrior two, we're gonna flip that left palm, reach it up and back into our peaceful warrior. Okay, now from here, let's take our side angle, elbow to thigh, arm by ear, or maybe hand to the floor, or maybe wrap the pose. Very good. We're gonna hold here a couple breaths and then go through that just one more time. So breathe in, exhale, one more breath in. Exhale, sweep the right arm back. Now again, peaceful warrior. Breathe in. Exhale again, breathe in. Exhale, side angle, elbow to thigh, arm by ear, hand to floor, or wrap the pose. Okay, now we're going to transition into Skandasana. So we're going to bring our hands inside. We're going to turn the right toes up. Some of you might stay up here. Others may be able to drop lower. So we're all so different in our bodies. So if you're not all the way down, don't worry. Don't feel like you have to force it. And I really encourage you guys to avoid this. I see this a lot when I'm teaching. Heels up. We don't want that because now there's so much tension in the knee. We want to have our ankle supporting our knee, okay? So even if that means holding up a bit higher, if your hips can drop down, go for it, but make sure heel is under the knee. Now, I'm going to show you another variation, actually two variations you can do here. One is, if you want, you can try to wrap left arm around that left thigh and right hand behind the back and just kind of gaze up. Another option is to bring your right hand down and then stretch the left hand over to the right foot. I love this variation for a beautiful side stretch. If you're up higher, you can still do that, so it would look more like this, okay? So going as low or high as needed. One more breath in, and then we're gonna exhale, crawl to the opposite end of the mat. Okay, from here, walk your hands around your front foot. So now that right foot's in front, and we're gonna lower that left knee down. Release the toe, getting into some stretches for the front of the hip here. So you can bring your hands up to your knee of that right leg. You can reach your arms up, you can arch back. Good, and then when you're ready, let's circle our right hand back, look back at that left foot. Maybe even pull that heel in if it feels good to you. Feel the quadricep stretch, feel the front of the hips stretching. Just breathe into it. Really nice, you guys. Now as we unwind, circle the right arm back around, flex your right foot, half split variation. So you can stay here, chest over the thigh. You can let your hip fall all the way back and sit on that hip while you stretch over the right leg. Or for those of you that want to slide out, you can let the right leg slide out. You might be able to go a little more into a split position. Just breathe in. Exhale. Take a few moments. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath in. Now as we exhale, push your hands into the mat. Come back to the lunge if you're not already there. And then step back into plank, okay? From here, lower chaturanga, cobra or upward dog, back to downward dog, walking the feet out. Okay, beautiful here. Let's now take right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, lunge the right foot up to the hands. Pivot the back heel, warrior two. Flip the right palm, arch back, find that peaceful warrior here. Awesome, awesome job. Okay, and then side angle, maybe elbow to thigh, arm by ear. Maybe hand to the floor, or maybe wrapping the pose. So we'll be here a little bit before we switch sides, okay? Or not switch sides, repeat it again. So one more breath in. We already did the other side. Let's go back. Peaceful warrior, breathe in. Good, exhale, side angle, maybe elbow to thigh, arm by ear, maybe hand to the mat, or maybe wrapping the pose. Good, whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, bring those hands inside, turn those left toes up, and let's find that Skandasana. So again, some of us are gonna be higher up, that's okay. If you wanna wrap, go for it. Right arm around the right thigh and left hand behind your back. And you can add a gaze upward. Make sure that right heel is supporting you. Otherwise, you can reach right arm towards the left foot. Again, if you're up a little higher, it might look like this. Okay, so find what feels good for you. Breathe in. This may be a little challenging, so just take your time. Breathe into it. good, you guys. Come up, let's crawl to the other side. Okay, and then bring our hands around this front foot and lower your right knee to the mat. Release the toes. Feeling a stretch through the front of the right hip. You may want to stay here. You may want to bring your hands to your knee. You may want to bring your arms up and back. Good, now let's take left arm. Circle it back, look back at that right foot. Maybe hold here. Maybe pull that foot in. Feel the stretch through the front of the hip and glutes. Breathe, good. And then as we unwind, left arm comes back around. Flex that left foot. Let your chest fall over that shin. Half split, or perhaps sliding further out, or maybe you were just sitting your hip back to your heel. So many variations. I know our bodies are all different, so it's so good to kind of work with all of our unique different ranges of motion. So always work where you feel good, where you get a good stretch, but not where you're strained or stressed in any way. Very good, you guys. Okay, we're gonna push our hands into the mat, come back to this lunge position from wherever you were, and then step into plank. From plank here, lower chaturanga, cobra or upward dog. Let's go back to downward dog. Let's do a little core flow, okay? So we're gonna take the right leg behind the left, sweep it up. We're gonna shift forward, tap our right knee to our left elbow. Exhale, shift back. Downward dog split, and then right knee up to the center of the chest. Push the right leg back, right knee over to right elbow. Push the leg back. Now look under your right arm, bend your right knee, scorpion. Hold. Maybe stay here in your scorpion, or maybe let that foot flip and let your chest flip up. Good. Bring the right hand all the way back down to the mat. Right leg back up, and bring the right knee up for pigeon. Okay, lift your chest, inhale. Let's exhale over that leg. So just coming into pigeon, taking a nice relaxed stretch. Take some deep breaths in and out. As you're resting here, just let all of the tension melt out of your hips. Just keep breathing here. Let that right hip release. One more breath in. As we exhale, coming to sit, take your left leg and swing it around. We're gonna hug that left knee in. You're welcome to straighten your right leg, or you can keep it tucked in, okay? We're gonna take a right arm up and twist. Right elbow against that left knee. Gaze back over your left shoulder. Now this may be enough, or you may want to wrap and kind of link those hands behind you. It depends on, again, how you're feeling today, or where that body is allowing us to go today. One more breath in. As we exhale and unwind, let's take this top leg and let it fall down. Now, if your bottom leg is straight, you can still do this, right? So just like this. Okay, so I kind of like to hold the feet. There's like a pressure point under the ball of your feet. You kind of see that arch in the ball of your foot. You're gonna put your thumb right there. Add a little pressure, sit tall. Lead with your heart over that front knee. And feel those hips and glutes stretching. So as you're feeling that stretch, just enjoy here for this moment. Just breathe into those hips.